y'all, this is Joyce from This or That Creations, where I inspire you to be original in all you do and just be you. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. If you enjoy upcycling, trash or treasure, thrift flips, please like and subscribe to my channel. Today, I'm joining the Thrift Flip Thursday with Shayna Robinson Repurposing and Savvy Crafts with Savannah. Please make sure to check out their channel. And also check out that playlist link down below with all those amazing DIYers. And also, don't forget, hit me up on my socials. Now let's get crafting. All right, guys, welcome all. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to use this little tin. I got at Goodwill for 99 cents. I had an idea right when I saw it. I got a handle for my stash. You'll have to keep watching. Got these stickers for my sister. The gold is not my thing, so I take that off. Got these rub-on transfers from a previous project left over, and that paper from Hobby Lobby. Look, I got me some elephant Waverly chalk paint. My sister picked it up for me. Totally excited to use it. I might have used a lighter color, but this girl was excited to use this paint. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to give one coat of chalk paint. You could do more if you like, but the look I'm going for, I only needed one good coat. And of course, we're going to do the sides, the insides, all the good stuff. Of course, we're going to use our little friend, the heat tool. Love this thing. The link will be down below. It was like $12 and it helps a lot. I also painted the little handle. So now I got a baby wipe. And I'm in a wet distress, just areas, no rhyme or reason, just wherever I feel. Just get creative and go with it. That's what I like to do. You can do less, you can do more. And there's that paper. I cut a strip off because I'll show you. Look at that. It's already cute. We're going to tear it up. Yep, we're going to tear up that awesome paper. Doesn't have to be perfect, just tear however you like it. And then we're going to grab that big old Mod Podge. Love the Mod Podge. I put it all over. Excuse me. I'm not going to lie. I think I put too much Mod Podge on this project. But whatever. It worked out. We're just going to take our pieces that we tore and place them randomly wherever you choose. Just go with it. I do my best work just going with it. Then I'm like, all that Mod Podge is still not sticking like I want. I'm going to put it back on the paper too. I absolutely love this paper. It was like 59 cents from Hobby Lobby. They have so much paper. I love it. I can sit there and look at it for hours. Then once again, our little friend, my little heat tool, and I'm going to help press it down. Now let's do the inside. So I measured and cut out a piece of paper that would fit inside. I'm just going to Mod Podge the whole bottom part of the, oh heavens, what I'm saying. You see, I'm Mod Podging inside there. We're going to lay down the paper and try to get it as flat as you can so there's no bubbles. And really press those corners down. Now I'm going to use those stickers, and notice I took off the gold because this girl is just not a gold fan. I can't help it. Just random stickers for when you open this. I just love using thrift store or stuff that's given to me and upcycling it. Thrift store is my favorite. I have a problem. My craft room is like a thrift store. That's what my husband tells me. All right, so I have my Gorilla Grip, and I'm going to try to place this handle on. You just keep watching because I have no patience. I want it to dry like that. But of course, that's not how it works. So hold it, thinking it's going to work like glue, the hot glue. Does not. It's on there now, but keep watching. So we're going to use these transfers, or rub-on transfers, and I love these things. I'm totally hooked on them. I've been buying the redesign, and I love them. Look at that. Oh, wait. Look, I didn't get it all. I got impatient. Here, let's do it again. That's what I like. You can just lay it back down and kind of fix it. This is a worn look anyway. Can you tell what I'm making? And if you use rub-on transfers, do you like them? Leave a comment down below. I'm just placing them randomly. I'm like, one more. And also, don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying it. Give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out. All right, now the Waverly Antique Wax, because this girl loves that stuff. I'm just going to dunk my brush right into my lid. Why not? And I'm going to give it a good cover, and I'm like, wait, there's something on there. It's bugging me. Oh, that's bugging me too. No, leave it. No, it's bugging me. Are any of you like that? So I'm just going to do a coat of this Waverly Antique Wax on all sides. Top, bottom, not bottom, just kidding. On the sides and on the top. But then, of course, I want some of that map to show, so I'm going to take a baby wipe, and I'm just going to wipe down over the map areas, or wherever I feel like I want it to kind of pop and show. You could do a little lighter, or no, what am I saying? Or no Waverly Antique Wax at all. Some I left heavy, and some I wanted to show. So, your preference, personal, whatever. Now I'm going to take that Waverly Antique Wax. Good heavens, my words. I'm just going to cover it over that inside piece of the map, just to give it the old look. And the handle is off. Did y'all notice? Did not work. I'm going to grab our Waverly white chalk paint. Of course, this girl loves that. Now I'm dry brushing very little on here. Just want to give it a kind of a texture. So I'm going to go one way, horizontal, and then go down. Is that correct? So I'm going to go one way and then down to give it a textured look. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Don't forget that handle, that pain in the butt handle. And the inside. So we're going to brush one way, down, and then across. And we do it on the lid inside as well. Okay, handle. Wait 1 minute. I'll be right back. Voila! That will help. So I'm going to go ahead and use that Gorilla Grip glue again. You'll see here in a minute. There it is. And I'm going to put the glue on there. I'm going to clamp this baby down and leave it overnight. And there you have it. Look how cute this turns out. I love it. You could do different colors if you want. But how fun to put this in an office or a boy's room or just in your living room, because I have a globe problem. Look how cute. Hey, also, make sure to subscribe and follow me on my journey. Thank you. All right, DIY number 2. I have this wine bottle that got all cleaned up and all ready to go. I got this rope. I absolutely love it from Hobby Lobby. And just a blank piece of paper. Now the Hobby Lobby rope was 50% off. I'm going to use my Waverly Antique Wax and a baby wipe. Just dunk it right into my lid. I love just using my lid. Doesn't waste it. Why not? Now I want it to be kind of wet, and I just want to put the antique wax all over to give that age-worn look, of course. I went on Hobby Lobby on my vacation, and I could spend hours in there, but I had the hubby along, so that didn't happen. Now I'm just going to tear it randomly. It does not have to be perfect. You don't have to tear it, but you'll see why. Keep watching. Oh, by the way, so I paid about $4 for that roll of rope at Hobby Lobby. And it's so cute, the blue and white. Oh, big tear. Gives it more character. All good. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it up like it's a message. You could add writing on it if you want, but I just want to leave it as is. So now that it's done, we're going to set that aside. Got this anchor. You can get them at Walmart or the Dollar Tree, but I actually got this at the thrift store for 50 cents. And you guessed it, Waverly Antique Wax again. Just going to cover this whole thing up with this and my baby wipe. I love the baby wipe method. Makes it go on so smooth. And I think you can get the anchor at Walmart for like $1.50, $1.60, something like that. So I did both sides, just cause, in case you saw the back. While that's drying, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our bottle. Look how cute this rope is. I am in love. So to start off, I'm gonna do quite a bit of glue around the bottom part just to keep my placement and have it to be secure. And then we're just going to glue more. And then we're going to wrap where we want this. You could wrap the whole bottle, or you can do it how I do, just a little bit of the bottle where some clear is showing still. You decide. Just get creative and be you. I love this rope. I think I said that before, but I love it. The possibilities. So at the end, I'm just going to put a good amount of glue and hold it down. Of course, and cut it. And then I glue the end so it doesn't fray. I got ahead of myself. I'm gluing it now. See how I dab on the end? Waverly white chalk paint. What? We just need a dab. Oh, that dab might even be too much. We're going to dry brush, so I just dab my brush in, dab it back off, and I'm going to go ahead and define around the edges of this anchor. That's how I always like to start, just to give it to more, more dimension, more character, define it a little more. You could just leave it plain wood if you want. The choice is yours. This is what I like, so I'm going with it. Plus, it's been in like the water. It's a little, worn. Then I decided to dry brush spots all over, just wherever I felt like it. Now I got this Zen little sand kit. It comes with sand and rocks. I got it as a gift. I decided to use it in this project. So I'm going to pour the sand in. I wish I had 2 bags, but I only have 1. Then we're going to go ahead and pour the rocks in at the bottom. So I suggest maybe if you're doing something like this too. Now we're going to grab our paper, and I'm like, something's not just working for me. I'm going to crinkle it. This is old and worn and aged, so let's just crinkle it. More crinkle. Then we're going to go ahead and roll it up. Then I'm just going to glue the end instead of trying to tie twine or anything on there to fit in my bottle. Just place that baby right in. I just love how the sand and rock and the paper looks inside this bottle. I love it. Now, believe it or not, this ribbon I got from the thrift store for 50 cents. I'm like, what? Who gets rid of this kind of ribbon? It's gorgeous. I love it. Look at that, little anchors. I'm glad someone got rid of it, so I got it, but it's so cute. Now I just tie a knot on the top, and because I want both of the ends to go the same way, so for what I'm going to do in a minute, I'll end up tying it, kind of adjusting it, because I want the anchor to show in the center. I'm going to twist it to where I want it, and then I'm going to glue right there, right where I showed you. And voila, they're going the same directions. Now we'll just go ahead and glue the anchor on. Guys, I love coming up with pieces like this. Putting all different pieces together is my favorite. I love it. And I'm like, where do I want that? Okay. Now I don't want to glue the ribbon to the jar because I don't want it to be like, sticky and bulky. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to glue the ends together so it lays on the bottle. And shake it up. Shake those rocks and that sand up. Look how cute this turned out. So then I decided, of course, I'm going to add some of this rope I've had from the thrift store, of course, in my stash on top. Look how cute this is. Put some dried flowers, some white flowers, something in there. I love this one. All right, guys, our final DIY. I have Waverly Ocean. Love this color. This is super simple, but I just love, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, love putting pieces together to create something unique and different that no one else is going to have with my own touch. So I'm just going to put a good coat on here, but not fully coat it, if that makes sense, because it's worn wood. It's been out in the ocean. Come on, guys, right? And I get the back and all the little knobs. And I love that some of the wood's showing through. I love that look. If it's not for you, color, paint it all one color. Now I have the star in my stash, of course. Told you, I have like a thrift store in my craft room. I'm going to dry brush, a little heavier than dry brush on the star, so you see some coming through, but mainly the blue. I'm like, yep, cute, yep, I like it. There they are. Now let's add some more to it. So I got this rope from the Dollar Tree for $1, of course. I'm going to do the same thing and put glue at the ends so that it does not come unwound. I'm going to grab my glue fingers, or attempt to keep trying to grab my glue fingers, and apparently try to talk as well. Now I'm just going to go ahead and glue inside. Oh, my words sometimes, people. Oh, my heavens. Now I do put a good amount of glue around the inner piece of this to start this rope going in the right direction and to keep it straight. I also do that on my second loop, just dabs of glue here and there to keep it in place. And then this girl forgot to finish recording as I, rope it all inside, but y'all can figure that out, I know. But I'm like, whoops, forgot to hit record. Go figure. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. At least I'm consistent, right? So there you go. Look, it's all done. Voila. Now I left a piece up on purpose, a big chunk up, so I could easily glue on my star so it would stay secure. And I'm like, let's grab that. What is it? My favorite Waverly White chalk paint, and dry brush on the star and define it a little more. And then, of course, the Waverly Antique Wax. What? Shocker. So I'm going to dry brush on here to give it a little more of a worn look. On certain spots, I think it would be rusted or worn more and help define the star a little bit. I'm also going to put it on my little wheel, or I don't know, what's that called? I don't know what it's called. Super cute. If you love the Waverly Antique Wax as much as me, leave a comment down below. No rhyme or reason, just smudge. Then I'm like, let's use a Waverly White as well, just to define it a little more. Look how cute it's already turned out. Totally looks aged and worn to me. Love it. Nope, a little bit more there. That's what I do. Just go with it. Just be you, right? Look how cute. Now I'm going to put a good amount of hot glue in the center on that little piece, like that little nub. And I'm like, Better make sure where that hook is because we all know we've done that before. Wrong direction. And glue it on. Look how cute. I absolutely love this. Simple, simple. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe, all the good stuff.